Hey, do you have 15 minutes for yourself? I tell you, the chances are incredibly good that after this 15-minute Liebscher Bracht exercise program, you will have a really good positive body feeling. Don't you believe that? Then you better join in right away. Try it out. Only this way you will figure it out. The only thing you need is a room. First, please stand in front of a wall, half a step away, with both hands against the wall. And now you pull in your belly button and bring your groins forward. And then you notice your pelvis straightens a bit and you tend to come out of the hollow back. And then you carefully push your pelvis further forward and feel inside. Where does it pull? Ask yourself, where does it pull? For me, it pulls in the groins. It may also pull a little into the back. It can also pull in the front of the abdomen. Do you feel the same? And then you go further in, breathing calmly. And at the moment when you notice that the intensity of the stretching becomes so great that you no longer have a comfortable pain, but it starts to become a bit negative, then recede a bit. You must always practice in a way that you can still have a positive feeling. This is the best dosage. So you can achieve the least time for the best effect. And now push with hip strength as if you wanted to come up. Put your hands against the wall and relax again and go further in. Because this strengthening training, which we are doing now, which is incorporated into stretching exercises, helps you to get a much better grip and to stretch the muscles more beautifully, also to remain stable. And again, you press your hands against the wall with your hip strength and relax again. If you like, you can also let your head hang back. And then you notice it stretches in the throat and it also stretches into the neck. And then you slowly come back up. Super well done. Now we go directly to the next exercise. That was very important for your lower back. And now we are talking about the legs, about the calf. Go back until you notice that when your knees are straight, there is a pulling sensation above and below the knee. And then you go up with your hands so high that you can lean in and not lift your heels, because by pressing against the wall, you are practically pressing the heels down. And then you always come a little further in. Feel how the calves begin to give way. And breathe in deeply, breathe out deeply, and always go a little further in. At the same time, your shoulder would also be slightly stretched from this position, at least for most people. And always make sure that your knees are fully extended. And now try to stand on your tiptoes, but since you are pushing your hands down and back and pressing your heels to the ground, you can tense up without coming up, and that is the valuable part. Then relax again and go a little further into the stretch. And then try again to go on tiptoe. Try again to go up, to get higher, relax and go a little further in. And then you come out very, very slowly, feel your way back in, feel yourself a little. And now we go down further with the trunk while keeping the knees straight. And feel where it pulls. It can pull in the back of the knees, it can pull in the lower back. Feel your way in and support yourself nicely on your knees. Now it's about your knees being free from pain and improving mobility. And it's also about your back, because now the tension in the back is being stretched and can loosen up. And only let yourself go as far down as the pain in the back of your knees makes it still bearable. Many make the mistake in the exercise of going too far down because they want to touch the floor with their fingertips and cannot do it yet, which causes too much pain. And then you ruin the exercise and the pleasure of doing the exercise because we want it to be fun. Always listen carefully until how far down does it still feel positive, in the lower back, in the back of the knees. You can then slowly bring your hands a bit closer, can then test if you can already touch the ground, but that doesn't matter at all. Just go as far as you can, and if you do that every day, you will come down 2 or 3 millimeters further every day, and then the end is foreseeable, and you have reached the floor with your fingers, but without pain. That is the important thing. And then you slowly go back up, slowly come back up, and now find yourself a corner. If you don't have a corner, then go to the door frame and first take your arms horizontally and then a little upwards, about 30 degrees, and then go with the upper end of the sternum further into the corner. If you feel like you need more space on the wall, that your hands need to slide more into the corner, then go with your fingertips, bend them a little, bend your fingers and lift off and go a bit further in, then the elbow is a bit bent. And then, as you move further forward, it straightens again because it should be fully stretched, and that way you can maneuver yourself further into the wall bit by bit. And this is such an important basic exercise. You know, maybe if you often watch videos of me, that I love this exercise. It creates such an open chest and breathing area. Bit by bit further in, and now you also want to press against the walls. Your arms are fully extended and you press as hard as possible against the walls, doing our strength training. Then relax, go a little further in. And press as firmly as possible against the walls, press really hard, and then release and slowly come out again. And now let's go into the kneeling position. If you can't do that, you can also go onto the chair and just sit down. Here we're practicing the heel sit, but we'll do it again shortly so you don't have to practice it right now. Sit up straight, pull down the left shoulder, turn the head 45 degrees to the left. Now it's about the freedom of the neck. This is the most important neck exercise. In my opinion, it frees up so much back there, and who doesn't have a tense neck nowadays? And then you go with your chin towards the larynx and pull your head towards the right knee. Yes, keep pulling towards the right knee, breathe nicely. If it doesn't pull enough at the back left of the neck, then pull the chin a little towards the larynx. And then you'll notice there's more coming up, and again pay attention to the intensity. Is it still comfortably bearable? And now pull your head back up and to the left. Do our strength training. Pull your head back up and to the left. Relax and continue into the stretch, and again pull back up and to the left. Relax and continue into the stretch, and again. Pull and release and continue into the stretch and slowly come out again. If you like, there is a full body routine, but you can also continue with this one. Decide for yourself and now pull the right arm deep, the right elbow, the right shoulder with it. Take the head 45 degrees to the left. The left hand above the head, then slightly backwards and pull the head towards your left knee, pulling the head towards the left knee. Pull chin towards larynx, it will stretch a bit more then, and keep pulling further in, right shoulder low, head forward to the left bottom, breathe nicely, the back remains straight, keep going further into the stretch. If you like these exercises, then be sure to check out our channel. When you click there, you will find several videos from 4 to 20-minute training. There's a new video every day. If you only dedicate 7 minutes a day, then you will notice significant changes in your well-being after 1 to 2 weeks, that's for sure. Definitely take a look at this. I think you will be excited about it. Click up here, as I said. And now we also draw the head here to the top right back. Let go, pull it further to the front left, and again pull to the top right back, relax, pull further to the front bottom, and slowly come out. Move the head a bit. Last exercise, you go on to the crawling position. So now test how far you can get your buttocks towards your heels. If it only goes this far, then you practice here. If it only goes up to here, then you practice there. If it goes up to here, then you practice here. If you can rest, and that's just at the limit, then stay like that. And if there's still a little more to go, you go back with the navel, and then you notice that there is more tension here. This is a wonderful exercise. I love this exercise because it clears the knees, hips, and lower back. We know this from experience, from hundreds of patients we had over the last years. Do you kill the stretching in the knees, hips? Beautifully keep going further down. Then you might eventually even, but it's not too strenuous, go onto your elbows and just enjoy. And then you start. No matter what position you are in, you press with your feet against the ground as if the legs wanted to stretch. Then you relax again, go further down and again, you press against the ground, relax again, go further down and again, you press, relax and go further, and eventually you may even be able to lay down. But that doesn't have to be the case, and it can take a few months or years until you get there. But the further you go back, the better you release the entire front body line, and that is so important to balance sitting. And then you slowly come out again. Did you enjoy it? Look, what happens in the body, let yourself be surprised because many cannot imagine what is happening there. For a routine, click here. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so up there. Don't forget to activate the alarm bell so you get notified when a new video comes out. I am happy to see you. Goodbye.